Good afternoon. Thank you. Greetings, everyone. My name is Dr. Jamal Hodges. I proudly serve as the Vice President for Student Success and Engagement here at Florida's first HBCU and first institution of higher education for our private institutions. Will you please join me in welcoming Reverend Claude Cheatham, our Director of Campus Ministry and Church Relations.
This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Can we clap our hands for God being God? Would you bow and pray with me? God, we thank you for this incredible, amazing, lustrous day that you have given us. We honor and bless you for it. God, thank you for what this day means to our institution. We honor you for this monumental, momentous, magical announcement that will benefit our students and the campus community at large. God, continue to keep us in your care. Continue to hold us. Thank you for our president, our first lady, and all of our cabinet, and all of those that make up our institution. We bless you. Thank you for our students and allow them to be benefited from this amazing partnership. And we pray that after all has been said, we'll be able to say, bread of heaven, feed us till we want no more. We honor and bless you in the matchless, marvelous, majestic name of Jesus the Christ. We say together, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Reverend Cheatham. Good afternoon once again, esteemed Board of Trustee members, President Faison and First Lady Faison, local and regional officials, community leaders and partners, my peers of the President's Executive Leadership Team, alumni, faculty, staff, and our students. And of course, we also have some special guests here. My sister and her husband and my niece and nephew came away from New York. Can you please stand? Let everyone see me out loud? I'm proud of my family. I'm so honored to serve as the Vice President of Student Success and Engagement here at Florida's Destination Institution of Emerging Eminence, the first HBCU in the state of Florida and the first independent institution of higher education, Edward Waters University. Today is such an important day for our university as we continue our trajectory to transform the landscape of our campus community in providing premier facilities and high-impact practices that enhance the academic and co-curricular experience of our students. Since my time here, in just under 2 years, we have witnessed together the ribbon cutting of the new state-of-the-art biology lab. We've grown from a college to a university. We've opened Richardson Hall, unveiled Tiger Plaza and the Nathaniel Glover Football Stadium, presented our new Student Activity Center, unveiled and continue to win on our new gym floor, and have just relaunched the We Still Got You campaign for our students. That's right, clap it up together. Just to name a few of the amazing accomplishments under the leadership of our trailblazing leader, President and CEO, Dr. Zachary Faison. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Brianna Pendergrass, our Miss Edward Waters University, who will introduce our amazing president. Brianna.
Greetings, everyone. I am Brianna Pendergrass, a senior biology scholar hailing from the good life city of Albany, Georgia, and I humbly serve as the first Miss Edward Waters University for the 2021-2022 school year. And I have the pleasure of introducing President Zachary Faison Jr. Dr. Zachary Faison Jr. took the helm of Edward Waters University, Florida's first independent institution of higher education, and the first historically Black college or university, in July 2018 as the nation's youngest HBCU president or chancellor. Since that time, President Faison has led in the development and implementation of an ambitious strategic plan and agenda for the institution, titled Momentous 2025. Under the leadership of President Faison, the institution has undergone a dynamic and historic transition, having been transformed from Edward Waters College to Edward Waters University. PERT is ascension from a baccalaureate to master's level degree granting entity by its accrediting body, the Southern Associate of Colleges and Schools Commission of Colleges. A native of Atlanta, Georgia, President Faison's career exploits include distinguished professional experiences as a higher education executive administrator, educator, and attorney. Prior to his presidential appointment, he served as the General Counsel and Vice President of External Affairs at Tuskegee University, Vice President for the Enrollment Management and Student Affairs at Virginia Union University, Special Assistant to the President for Legal and Legislative Affairs, Community Affairs, and Economic Development, Chief of Staff and Vice President of Institutional Advancement and Executive Director of the MBSU Foundation at Mississippi Valley State University. President Faison graduated magna cum laude from Albany State University with a Bachelor of Arts in English. Following his undergraduate career, he attended the University of Georgia School of Law, where he earned his Juris Doctorate. He also holds the Certification in Fundraising Management designation from the Fundraising School of Philanthropy at Indiana University, Purdue University at Indianapolis. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Zachary Faison Jr.
Thank you so very much, Miss Edward Waters University, and good afternoon. It is certainly a delight to be here this afternoon to celebrate this incredibly auspicious and historic occasion. I know some of you all might have a hint at what's going on today, but I'd like to just share a little bit of the historicity that surrounded today. One of the things that I was first made aware of when I came to Edward Waters back in 2018, any president that comes in new, one of the things that you'll see many of them do is have listening sessions with the different stakeholders around the campus. You start with your students, have conversations with faculty, staff, alumni, community stakeholders. And one of the things that resonated most deeply with me was conversations that we had with students back in 2018 and the 2019 school year. And many of the things that they talked about in terms of our living conditions, living facilities, our dining hall, the student experience on the whole, they identified that these were some areas that our students needed and expressed that we really needed to make a move to provide contemporaneously relevant services that really meet the needs of 21st century students and that are competitive with colleges and universities throughout the country. We heard that cry. We heard that cry. And today is one significant step towards meeting the needs of our students. And so today, we are gathered here to share that for the first time now, I think it's been 17 years, that we are now welcoming a new dining services provider to Edward Waters University. We are so excited today to announce our new partnership with Sodexo Magic. Let's give that a round of applause. I want to give you some timeline. This is not something that we started, and I know Ms. Steele is here and others from the Mr. Gibson, although we didn't start this 3 or 4 months ago. We've been at this for some time, about a year, if not a little bit more. There were some particularities that we've been working through, and this team worked very diligently with this institution and the team here to make today possible. And so, again, we heard the cry of our students back in 2019. But how many of you know sometimes when you come into an environment, there are particularities that you have to work through to get to this day, but we remain steadfast. We were not dismayed at some of the challenges that were presented to us at that time. And the Edward Waters University team partnered with Sodexo Magic team to make today, again, a now prescient possibility. And we are just so very excited about this new partnership. I want to talk a little bit about it, but I won't steal all the thunder from our representatives from Sodexo Magic that are here today. But again, we look forward to being able to formally bring Sodexo Magic on beginning in July 1st. And so all of our students that will be returning to us for the fall, we will have an entirely different dining services experience. And so we are very excited about that. This partnership also features a $2.2 million investment in facilities upgrades for our campus dining facility. We will have an upgraded, renovated student dining space for my faculty, and certainly I, as president, will have a faculty, staff, as well as a presidential dining area, which we've not to date had. In addition to that, we're going to have an entirely new menu, and I won't steal the thunder of our celebrity chef who's here today. That's going to speak a little bit about the menu that our students will have an opportunity to take advantage of going forward. So there's just so much. We also have featuring a late night grill. I know my students saying, well, cackles that look like 6, 7, and I'm like starving at 11 o'clock at night. There'll be a late night grill. So again, there's so much that we are so excited about bringing to our students. I see I have a number of my student athletes here. There are prepared meals that will go to energize you, make sure that you are fully nourished, all the nutritional support that you need to be able to be impactful, continue to be impactful on your playing field. So again, this is a historic day. This is the first multi-million-dollar renovation that this facility will have seen since 1971. Okay. And so again, we are just so extremely excited about this new partnership with Sodexo Magic. This also, and we're happy to tout this is Sodexo Magic's first institution in the state of Florida. And so we are really proud to partner with them as their footprint now expands into Florida, and we are now their flagship HBCU here in the state of Florida. So we're very excited about that as well. I think we have Travelis, is he here? I think he's gonna come and introduce our leadership from Sodexo Magic that's here. So Travelis, if you'll come.
Good afternoon and greetings, everyone. I am Trevelyan Porter, a freshman biologist hailing from the great city of Kissimmee, Florida, and I humbly serve as your Master of Ceremonies today. I have the pleasure of introducing the Sodexo Magic leadership team today with a special recognition of the founder of Heritage Link Brands and president of Sodexo Magic. Selena Covey is the co-founder of global wine importer Heritage Link Brands with her husband, Kerry Covey. She also served as the president of Sodexo Magic, a joint venture between NBA legend Irvin Magic Johnson and Sodexo Incorporated. Ms. Covey is a passionate activist for local, national, and global community. Selena received her AB from Stanford University and an MBA from Harvard University. She's also a mom to elementary student Callie, middle schooler Omari, high school sophomore Khalil, and a proud Diamond Life member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Although she cannot be here today would not be possible without the dynamic partnership with Sodexo Magic and Ms. Covey. Just give her a round of applause. I also have the pleasure of introducing our Senior Vice President of Marketing at Sodexo Magic, Keisha Williams. With more than 20 years of experience in consumer packaged goods marketing, Keisha is a seasoned leader who has owned billion-dollar marketing portfolios for leading companies like Coca-Cola, Kraft Foods, and Procter & Gamble. Most recently, as head of brand management of $4 billion Buffalo Wild Wings, Keisha led a team that was ready to find revenues and reposition iconic brands by better understanding and serving the ideal consumer. Notably, Keisha is also the co-founder of the nationally acclaimed My Black is Beautiful brand, a community-first platform developed to start a national conversation around the bodies of African-American women faced in defining the standard of beauty. Since its inception, My Black is Beautiful has earned numerous industry awards, including an Emmy for Best Commercial and Grand Prix Film at the Cannes Lions. It has garnered community service awards including Keys to the City in both Charlotte, North Carolina, and Cincinnati, Ohio. Keisha has a Master's in Business Administration from the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and a Bachelor of Science from Miami University in Hartsville, Ohio. Please rise to be recognized. I also have the pleasure of introducing our Vice President of Business Development and Account Management of Sodexo Magic, Donna Ford, a management professional with more than 25 years of experience in facilities management, client relationship management, strategy and business development. Donna acts as a strategic partner assisting clients, leading long-term business objectives. Prior to joining Sodexo Magic, Donna held numerous leadership roles with Johnson Controls and building the business, including Vice President of Business Development and African American Community Networking President. Donna local community membership include the NCAT Alumni Association Atlanta Chapter, past president, past inaugural board member of Books of Africa, and member of the Marietta Roswell Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Donna received her Bachelor of Arts from North Carolina Agricultural Institute, Technical State University. She was featured in 2004 edition of Who's Who of Black Atlanta and selected in the Georgia list of 100 most powerful, influential women by Women Working Ed magazine. And honored at the 2006 Distinguished Alumni at the 31st National Conference on Blacks in Higher Education by National Association of Equal Opportunity in Higher Education. Please stand to be recognized. And last but not least, to introduce the Vice President of Business Development and Community Engagement of Sodexo Magic, Robbie Steele. An award-winning strategic sales leader with more than 27 years of experience across the fast-moving consumer goods, adult beverage, and beverage gas industries. Robbie brings a unique blend of vision for the collective community, fiscal acumen, and business development to her role. As a transformative team leader, Robbie piloted and launched multiple new sales platforms at several Fortune 500 companies while streamlining operational processes. Robbie possesses a distinctive blend of national, international, and entrepreneurial expertise focused on food service, grocery, club, gaming, and hospitality industries. Understanding the value of partnership is a hallmark of her success. As she continuously motivates teams to innovate and embrace change, Robbie Steele holds a degree in marketing from the University of Alabama. She previously served on the board of directors for the Boys and Girls Club of Central Florida, Levi and Hughes Branch. She is currently a member of the Women in Food Service Forum and serves on the board of directors for Jack and Jill of America Incorporated Oklahoma chapter. Please stand to be recognized. Without further ado, let's honor Robbie Steele today.
afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
We are so excited to be here. Let me just start by saying, Dr. Faison, while he didn't steal my thunder, he did highlight a few things that I wanted to be the first to share. I love sharing first. I mean, you know, we think about our lives. How many times can you look back and consider something for the rest of your existence you can share with people that you were part of at first, something that impacts so many people? I think it's fantastic what he has accomplished here in a very short period of time. And the joke around the full year that it's taken us to get here, he demands the best of everyone who comes into his office, inside the office and outside of the office, and he demanded the best from us. So we are presenting to you the very start of our new partnership, but there is so much more to come. Let me highlight a few firsts that he didn't share with you. So, over 150 years ago, Edward Waters became the first we know HBCU in the state of Florida. But what we also have a first today, April 21st. April 21st is the inauguration release of Mr. Urban Magic Johnson's documentary on Apple TV. So we will share this historic moment with Mr. Johnson forever. Sodexo Magic has been really focused on community and Black excellence for over 15 years. We are in our infancy compared to Edward Waters. So partnering with universities really gives us an opportunity to expand our reach to not only supporting local communities, minority communities, those underserved, but it gives us an opportunity to bring forward and demonstrate corporate excellence, quality of life excellence. And that's our mission here with you as a partner. I want to make sure that along the way, you guys know a partnership is a family. Mr. Johnson often talks about everyone that becomes a part of the family needs to be treated as such. That means we're going to share the best. We're going to share opportunities when we need to improve. So stay connected with us. We're asking that you work with us throughout our transition to ensure that we're meeting your needs. And if there's something that we need to add, we bring that forward too. I'd like to thank the team. They've been fantastic working with me through this process. Stephen Gibson and the support team has been more than I could ever dream of. So thank you, Stephen. I'm not going to steal too much more thunder because Donna Ford's going to come up and present our chef, but I would like to just kick off a little welcome to the Edward Waters family from our chairman and CEO. He couldn't be with us today because he's on his press tour for the upcoming documentary that you guys should look for tonight on Apple TV. But we're going to see a little welcome to the Edward Waters family from our chairman and CEO, Mr. Urban Magic Johnson.
Good afternoon. I'm Urban Magic Johnson. And on behalf of the entire Sodexo Magic team, we are so excited about our new partnership with Edward Waters University. Joining efforts with Dr. Faison and the entire leadership team at Edward Waters, it is a commitment we take very seriously. We will utilize our robust portfolio of assets and offerings to elevate the overall experience for the students and the broader community. I look forward to all the wonderful things we will do on the campus at Edward Waters today and for the years to come.
The magic is starting, the magic is starting. Students, are you excited about your new dining programs? Great. Well, I'm here to elevate your excitement because I have the pleasure of introducing to you the mastermind behind our culinary experience that you're going to enjoy. And what you can expect, how you can expect to see your culinary experience will enhance. So any foodies in the audience? Yes, me too, I'll raise my hand. So I've had the pleasure of working with Chef G. Garvin for a number of years. I've been with the Sodexo Enterprise for 10 and I'm approaching 3 with Sodexo Magic. But let me tell you just a little bit about him. We call him Chef G, but his legal name is Jerry. Jerry Garvin is known for his television show, Turn Up the Heat with G. Garvin. The show ran for 7 seasons on TV One. His cookbook, Turn Up the Heat with G. Garvin, won an American Literacy Award. And that's all great to know, and he really shuns at being regarded as a celebrity chef when he is, and you get the benefit of that. And what that means for Edward Waters is he leads our culinary, he serves as the chief culinary advisor. He'll partner behind the scenes with all of the culinarians that provide your 5-week menu cycle to ensure that it's infused with magic and the heat that only he can bring. So join me in welcoming up Chef G. Garvin.
You gave up my government? How's everybody doing? Nice to see you all. Nice to see you all. Thank you for having me. I'm humbled. Thank you. I'm not going to keep you long, guys. I don't have anything to read. I'll just speak from the heart. I'm G. Garvin. I'm the Chief Culinary Advisor for Sodexo Magic. And I'm sure you're probably wondering, what does that really mean? Some of you guys have seen me on my show, Turn Up the Heat, which was on TV One. Even though everybody keeps saying they see it on BET. I worked on Food Network on a show called God's Grocery Games as a judge. I do a show called God's Ranch Kitchen, where a bunch of chefs just sort of, we hang out and we cook. I just did a really great project on OWN called If Calories Didn't Count, which was really, really fun. I did a lobster mac and cheese. And I just did a show called They Call Me Dad on OWN, which was, one of the things that's most important to me. So I want to tell you a little bit about what to expect here. First of all, guys, when you think about this partnership, think about one word, which is excellence. I've been at Sodexo Magic now for about almost 10 years, but I've known Mr. Johnson and Cookie Johnson for about 20 years, and I know what he expects from us. He expects us to come in and not be, a talking point, right? Not be a moment, but be a movement for you all. And I'll share a couple of things that are really important to me. When we think about your dining program and all the years that it hasn't been great, I don't know how it's been, but if it hasn't been great, what we want to do is not come in and tell you what you're going to eat every day, right? We're going to work with you. We're going to listen to you. We want to hear your thoughts. As Chief Culinary Advisor, my role, and I'm really lucky because I say this all the time, I get to work with the greatest culinary minds. I hope you don't play football, man. I'm a clown, by the way. I get to work with the greatest culinary minds in developing these menu cycles with you. I do have a chef co, and I still love being in the kitchen. I now own 6 restaurants, so I'm sort of all over the place. But Sodexo Magic for me is a passion, it's not a job. It's something that I signed on to do, and I love it. And working with these great culinary minds means that we don't just develop menus, from a menu system. We go into the community, we go into the neighborhood, we work with you, we talk to you, we figure out what you want, we figure out what you like. Listen, mac and cheese is gonna be different wherever you eat it, Texas, Atlanta, New York, Louisiana, right? So we have to find a way to bridge that culinary gap that you often have. some of the programs that we're gonna have is working in the community with your local chefs, right? If you know somebody up the street who makes a good cornbread and you wanna bring them in, we're open to working with that person to bring that cornbread in. If you know somebody who has a great jam, a great mustard, a great spice, great ribs, we wanna bring those things in for you. We wanna really work with you to make sure that when you come to campus, that you leave the dining to us. And you get to focus on your education, because God knows we need new leaders in the world, right? We need you guys not to change the world, but to change the people in it. So it's our job to make sure that you are fed properly and nourished, so you're not falling asleep in class, you're not leaving campus to go to Chick-fil-A. Anything you want, we're gonna have it right here. So what we want from you guys is to always be honest, right? Tell us what you don't have. Be nice, right? But help us work with you in a way that benefits us all. This won't be the last time you see me. I will always be here. I'll work with you guys, and when you see me, talk to me about what your needs are, and we will get those things done, okay? I want to introduce the Southeast Regional Executive Chef, Billy Skyber, who's going to talk to you about some of the things we have today. Nice to see you all, and thanks for having me.
I'm sure everyone's hungry. Can you smell anything good happening? Well, thank you so much. It is a privilege. It's an honor. I think as Chef mentioned, he was speaking from the heart. When I was cooking his recipes, those were really from the heart. There's layers of each item that you put together to make a great recipe. So each one of those items put together that you're going to taste right now are from Chef G's collection. So really an honor to do this. We have a beautiful vine-ripened tomato salad with a Coca-Cola and balsamic dressing that's going to be on it. We've got a black-eyed pea with an andouille sausage. We've got a rigatoni with a short rib, a little bit of ricotta that's mixed in with it. We've got a brisket melt that's got a little layers of a little Dijon mustard, Swiss cheese, and a little sourdough bread grilled up nice and crispy for you. Right after that, I'm probably still hungry. We actually have a beautiful donut bread pudding, and then a beautiful red velvet cookie. So,
listen, can I get a hand clap? Y'all just complain. Y'all better clap and sing along.
But as Chef says, developing the recipes, developing the menus, where he's working with that team on that level, I'm the operations, so I work with the chefs in the kitchens and going forward from a standpoint from there. So we work with several different chefs to come up with that, but the feedback is important. We really need to know. We can come in with a great menu. We think it's great. We always can pivot. We always can do that. Give us a little bit of time. Be nice, that's good. But again, we really look forward to being part of this partnership with Sodexo Magic. And let's eat.
Thank you so much for the amazing announcement and that amazing menu. We want to thank President Faison again for your transformative, impactful leadership here. Thank you so much for an amazing job of teaching for the students and our local community as well. We're really proud of you. I want to also thank Trevalis Woodard, our freshman leader, who's our largest sophomore. For all those people who have a lot to have to do by themselves. So let's give another round of applause for our freshman class, our future sophomore leader. And I want to also remind you all this is not lunch, this is a tasting. Okay, so don't get a big plate. We have a lot of people here. We want to taste the food, get a sample of it, but please enjoy it. I want to also thank our committee in partnership with Sodexo Magic under the leadership of President Faison, Ms. Veronica Cohen, Dr. Sharon Burnett, Mr. Randolph Mitchell, and myself, Dr. Noah. Please welcome, for real this time, President Faison.
Thank you, Dr. Hodges, and I just want to make a few closing remarks and I'm standing between us and food. But I want to make sure that I acknowledge a couple of people just from me directly. I want to start with Ms. Robbie Steele. We started this venture about a year or so ago, and I know at times they have been like, this guy is a lot. But I'm a lot for you all. I want you all to know that. But I certainly want to acknowledge your partnership, your leadership in working with us. And again, this is an historic, transformative day for our campus community. So I want to thank you on behalf of our entire academic community. Thank you so very much. I know Dr. Hodges did as well, but I want to acknowledge him and our entire executive administrative team. Members of the executive cabinet, would you all please stand and just let everyone recognize you? Thank you all. They too, if you cornered them, would say that the president is a lot, but they have stuck in and labored with me in this certainly very worthy endeavor. I see I have members of my board of trustees that are here. If they would please stand. Please, Trustee Pryor, I see that you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Ms. Lily Green, one of our most distinguished alums, thank you for being here today as well. I think with that, I certainly, again, want to thank all of the Sodexo Magic leadership that's here. Certainly, Chef Garvin, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for being here. Mr. Gibson and I, we've gone to battle a few times, but we crossed that finish line. And so excited to see you and all of the Sodexo Magic leadership team that are here today. So again, thank everyone for coming out today. This is the start of a phenomenal, fantastic partnership, and we are ecstatic as the state of Florida's destination institution of what? Emerging eminence. Thank everyone for coming out this afternoon. Thank you.
We have a lot of guests here today, so we're going to start with the first row to my left. If you can go into the space first. Oh, students first. We want to also thank SGA, our Royal Court, and our student leaders for your leadership as well.